experiment going on. Yeah, well, they can watch their friends on the market. All right. But anyway, you can see they have the 6 hydraulics, give them all the realistic enough. You can put hours in your logbook as a pilot. You're sitting here as though you had flown an actual aircraft, which is pretty cool. So the screens and so on are actually, you do things to your brain that confuse you and make you feel the space you might have to move it. The VMS we're going to see later actually also has 3 more degrees of freedom until it drive power up, so it goes beyond it. You'll see them all think, wow, it's like I'm in a real airplane. Even though the resolution isn't, these were built several years ago, so they're not the resolution of today's displays. But you can actually see the world going by behind those folks. And it is surprising, actually, how with just small jerks and movements, and this is not even moving because you have to be seatbelted and everything, and can't do movement on a short notice. But it's amazing how much it can make you feel you're in the aircraft and actually experiment and train the pilots. So actually we see someone not landing very well here.
Sebastian.
Yeah, I don't think Sebastian's actually at the controls. I think they're just playing an example landing for him.
Yeah,
so when they're
getting a quick view of what the cab is doing, next door we'll do the ATC. Sorry, Brad, go ahead.
Yeah, no problem. Well, anyway, when a normal experiment is running here, there will also be people inside this room monitoring all aspects of the experiment, watching the reactions of the people in the room. That's right. So no, this is actually just basically a pre-run version of a landing at SFO. So Sebastian is not actually at this deck, I don't think. If he is, he's wobbling a little bit. He shouldn't be.
So put a perspective on how do we do research here, what do we do it for? We have 2 parallel runways, right? In visibility like this, no problem. You can have 2 flights coming in, one behind the other, and they can land safely, no issue. But what if you have cloud? Okay, if you have an issue, one can't see the other guy. Yeah, you have GPS and all those things, but the FAA still has to maintain some kind of protocol so that there are safe flights for everybody. So we help our researchers help the FAA figure out what can be done, what is safe. We do practice runs. So one scenario could be, okay, you've got 2 runways, 12 miles in the back, you have a couple of flights that come, they're brought together, and they kind of line up, then they fly in together. You don't want them side by side, because if they drift, you got a problem. You don't want them too far behind, because the wake from here would affect the wake here. But you want them in a sweet spot somewhere to avoid side by side and avoid wake interference. So that sweet spot, what is it? So again, NASA has theory and research done for the sweet spot.
Take 2 more. There's 2 of us.